morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. If you are new here, welcome. This is InnerWork with LEXi. I am LEXi. I am here to do general readings, collective readings. So keep in mind, this is not a personal reading. Please comment, like, or share if you want me to tap into your energy. If you are coming back, welcome back. Thank you for subscribing, for liking, for commenting, for sharing, for your support, for your love, for your peace. I am very grateful for all of y'all. Sending you lots of love. Let's get into your reading. Here's a place where we flow, allow, and grow. Let's clear the energy. Energy cleared. We do a quick energy clearance for our chakras. Okay, let's get into it. I feel better. Doesn't that feel so good, y'all? Don't it feel good? All right, let's see what Spirit has for all of us today. Thank you, Spirit, so much for using me as the messenger. Give me the discernment and clarity that I need. Whoever this is for, whoever comes to this reading. Okay, we're not taking all those now. Okay, we have today is another chance to be better. Laugh as often as you can. So today is a chance to be better. Focus on being better and not bitter, right? Today is another chance to be better. Laugh as much as you can today. Let's get a shadow card. Let's see what shadow Spirit is wanting us to address before we get into everything else. What's the shadow, Spirit? What's the shadow? Shame and reflection. Are some of y'all experiencing any feelings of shame? Let's see. The affirmation for reflection is, as I look into the mirror, I see myself clearly. I recognize the wisdom that resides in my inner space. So it says, since our eyes see what is in front of us, it takes work to be willing to see what is within us. Ooh, that's deep. I feel like there's some shame within you that you're needing to address. And it kind of goes into this, today is another chance to be better. Stop trying to meet other people's expectations. It says, it is easy to judge and blame others, see faults all around us, and point fingers in direction that we point our eyes. We can get caught in cycles of perceiving others and avoid the work of looking into the mirror and seeing ourselves fully. This is a call to self-reflect. So every single person we see, everything we see is an invitation to look closely within ourselves. Every interaction is a window or mirror through which we can learn. We cannot control anyone or anything outside of us. The work is only within ourselves. When we have an opinion about someone, do we begin creating judgments about them or comparing ourselves as better or worse? Consider the patterns of how you perceive others, okay? How can you shift your perception inward and learn more about yourself and what you value? When you get frustrated at somebody, what does that tell you about you, or what does that tell you about your standards or expectations that you're holding over others and yourself? And honestly, some expectations go unsaid, right? Sometimes there's unspoken expectations, and then people are getting hurt just by not speaking out loud the things that they're needing from someone else. They just assume that you should know this or you should do things this way, but we all have our own perspectives. With this shame card being here, I feel like you're needing to reflect on areas in your life that you might be feeling shame, okay? And shame really, it makes you feel more like unworthy of love or of understanding. And sometimes it'll cause you to not share things that are difficult with others because you fear their judgment. I feel like you're needing to reflect on areas where you either judge others or you fear judgment from others. You might feel shame for a truth that you want to share, but it's definitely focusing and reflecting on the areas that you feel that you're not worthy of love and acceptance, or you fear being an outcast. It's something about meeting other people's expectations, okay? You're needing to drop that. We don't want to disappoint others, you know? And I think that's just natural as humans, is to avoid disappointment. But really, the only way that you can think that you're going to disappoint someone is if you are choosing to live by what you feel that they expect of you. And really, I feel like that's why you're needing to reflect, so you can know what your expectations are of yourself and of others, you know? And I feel like you'll be able to address these areas of shame. Like, some of them might just be an illusion, because you might have a lot of shame just by other people's judgments. Like I've said, go in for inward reflection. It's a need to reflect. Especially with this full moon coming on Saturday, you're going to need to reflect on these things so you know what to release. And I really feel like it's a lot of shame. It's a lot of shame. Reflect on areas in your life where you feel shame, doubt, fear, guilt, resentment. You know, there's a need to, this kind of gives me like the Four of Swords type energy. There's a need to take a break and come back, right? All right, Spirit, for whoever this is for, what do you want them to know about this shame and this reflection? This is Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this is about a new beginning for you to know your worth. And this pentacle in this card is like the bottom of a tree, and I see the rings. I just feel like it's just knowing how abundant you are. Give me more on this Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And this card says, treat yourself to something shiny every now and again. But in reverse, I feel like you might feel as if you're not worthy. With this Ace of Pentacles, I feel like there's a new financial opportunity as well, beyond just work. And I feel like you're needing to trust that your needs will be met. There's something about trusting that your needs will be met. I don't see how this relates to the shame and reflection. I don't know if there's some beginnings that you feel like you lost a lot of opportunities. it's like you were given an opportunity and you may have felt that it's been like you're losing it or you've lost it. What do you want them to know about this, Spirit? What is this about? What is this about? Okay. It's about cycles. We have the World card out here. It's like there's some type of chapter that you're needing to close, okay? There's something, and I feel like that's why you're needing to reflect, because there's some type of either cycle or pattern that you're needing to let go of. Because it seems like, and this could be financial, it can be, take it for however it resonates, but there's some new beginning, a new opportunity that you're not viewing as that. And I feel like it's because it's like you're refusing to close out this chapter and move forward. All I keep hearing is that this is about you not closing old chapters so that you can be open to receive this new opportunity, this new beginning. Whether that's within yourself as your worth, which I'm feeling that, or it could be also financial. But you're so focused on all the things that you've lost that you can't see that there's a new opportunity being handed to you, and you're needing to close this chapter. Okay? Yeah, you're needing to close this chapter because I see here it's something that's trying to, I feel like the universe is trying to give you a new opportunity, new blessing, whatever it is that is resonating with you, but you're not seeing it, again, as an opportunity. You're seeing it, why are my cards like this? You're seeing it, it's like you're holding on to all the achievements and all the, you know, like that illusion of like how far you've come on your journey. I feel like you're clinging to that because, you know, it's scary to start new, to start fresh. You know, it is, especially when you've already built so much or like learned so much. It's like, okay, now I got to start as a page again. But that's how I'm seeing it. It's like Spirit's like, you need to close this chapter because we're trying to give you a new opportunity. You're just not seeing it as an opportunity because all these struggles you've been going through. But really, I feel like it's because you're trying to meet other people's expectations. And when you don't meet them, you experience a lot of shame. Okay. All right, Spirit. So what is this about? What is this cycle? What is this resistance in? Wow, y'all. We have the World card out here twice. There's something that's incomplete here. And I feel like, what is this world about, Spirit? It's about your success. It's about your new beginning. This is about new beginnings. What about this new beginning, though, Spirit? What are you trying to tell them? What is the important message behind all this? What about others? Okay. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. So you could really be in a state of lacking motivation, maybe even exhausted, just on edge, very defensive, very overwhelmed, in a place of struggle. And I feel like that's just your perception, though. There's something dealing with shame. Spirit, let's ask, what is this shame? What's this shame? I feel like this shame comes from you seeking approval from others and not being confident in yourself. It makes you curl up in a ball. It's like the areas in your life where you feel the most shame are taking away your confidence, your determination, your focus. The shame is distracting you. Which is why I feel like you need to reflect on it. Give me more with this Queen of Wands with the shame. Yo. It's with this one here, I see it as new beginnings, as opportunity for growth. There's something you need to grow out of this shame into being more confident and courageous and determined and focused on yourself. There's something about this shame, addressing this shame and like pushing it to the side to be confident. I really feel like this is growth within you, moving out of shame into being confident, moving out of shame into being assured. Being original, being you, being authentic. There's some chapter that you need to close for this new beginning. And I feel like it's the chapter that you lived of seeking outside validation and taking other people's judgments and perceptions of you seriously, where you create beliefs off of them. You need to go in deep into your inner. This kind of gives me the self-reflection. It's time to go in within you. Okay? What's this reflection about, Spirit? You're avoiding the conflict within you, and I feel like that's why you're needing to reflect so you can face it. Because we have the Five of Wands in reverse, and that I feel like is more within yourself. Like you're avoiding the conflict within yourself, which is causing you to not be open to receive this new beginning, right? Because you're stuck trying to perfect this previous you, this last cycle. And it's like that chapter is closed. Whatever you're in here trying to save is closed. You don't need closure. You don't need. It's time to embrace this new beginning and let go of what other people were expecting of you. It's time to let go of other people's expectations and tap more into your own inner confidence. Because it's like you've been through a lot of struggle, but there's a new beginning on the way. Okay? It's just you need to close out this old chapter so that you can be ready and in alignment with this new beginning. Stop avoiding the conflict within yourself. Right now is the time to be humble, right? Fuck what other people think about you. Like if someone has a opinion or a judgment on you, agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? Respect other people's differences. And then also see where you're coming in a place of judgment. Because if whatever you judge in others, you're judging in yourself. And I feel like Spirit really wants you to reflect and stop avoiding this conflict within you so you can address this shame, shine light on this shame, and see how courageous you are. See how confident you are. See how independent you are. to take on this new opportunity. This is growth. But you can't grow trying to, it's like trying to grow a flower in a garden of weeds. You got to get out the weeds. Pull all the weeds out so that you have room for this opportunity. The only way that you can pull the weeds out is to reflect, is to go within. With this Nine of Wands in reverse, it's showing that you lack a lot of courageousness. You might be in fear. All right, you're on edge, you're overwhelmed. But you're only overwhelmed because you're seeing, I just really feel like it's your perspective. You're taking on other people's opinions and perceptions of you rather than creating your own. Where are these feelings of shame coming from, Spirit? Where is the shame coming from? Shit. Past resentment. Okay. We got the Five of Swords in reverse. The Two of Cups in reverse. So this could be from past relationships. We got the Lovers in reverse. It could be from past difficult conflict with your choices, indecisions, your fear of commitment. This shame is due to your lack of self-love, due to you holding on to regret and causing your own personal setbacks. This shame is from you not forgiving yourself, from you holding on to the past. This shame is from broken relationships, breakups, and again, lack of self-love. You've been holding on to either resentment within yourself or from others, and you're needing to make amends. You're having to forgive yourself and others, okay? Because you holding on to this resentment and this anger, whatever it is, this disharmony, this misalignment, this suffering, or like even the regret of making bad choices, whatever it may be, y'all, you need to reflect on it and stop avoiding it because it's within you. It's causing you to show up too serious, where you're making assumptions, you taking things personal, right? You're needing to, this shame, from the Lovers to the Five of Cups in reverse, to the Five of Swords in reverse, to the Two of Cups in reverse. This is all about you not loving yourself, accepting yourself, and holding on to things from the past. Whatever breakup, whatever situation, whatever happened in the past, you need to learn to forgive and let go because it's literally holding you back. Even getting other people's perspectives causes shame. Because it's like you're basically saying, I can't make this choice myself, so I need to ask other people what they think about what I want to do. That's creating resentment within you. Because if you come to someone that you care about with an idea, or you want to know their perspective on something that you want to do, and they don't agree with it, you have some type of built up resentment. It's somewhere in there. It might not be front force, but you need to reflect so you can see where it is within you. I don't know where your shame is, but it's some type of shame from that you're avoiding, that's keeping you in this state of not being courageous, not being confident, not being independent, not being joyful, not doing things that make you feel fulfilled. You have to close out that chapter to embrace new beginnings. That's what I'm feeling. There's things you're holding on to that you're needing to release and let go of. Especially with that Five of Cups coming out in reverse, you have to move on and let things go. Okay? Reflect on it, identify it, and release it. Whitley in The Different World, she says, relax, relate, release. So serious. Relax, relate, release. Okay? All right, Spirit, is there anything else you are wanting them to know? Is there anything else you're wanting them to know about any of this? Is there anything you want them to know about any of this moving forward? We have the Six of Wands. So, stop worrying about what other people think. Stop worrying what other people think about you. Worry about how you think about you. What do you think about you? Can you look yourself in the mirror? If you can't, then you got shit to work on. It's like, find ways to be happy for yourself. Stop looking for recognition from others. You do not need outside recognition. This is not about being on here though, Richard. I'm talking about life. Fuck everything else. Six of Wands means you want recognition for the shit that you do or for the things that you've done. And when you don't get it, you don't feel successful. You don't feel worthy and you don't feel like you're doing what you need to be doing. Spirit's saying it's time to take personal success. It's time to, this is a inward achievement. This is a personal achievement. If you don't get called out about the things that you've grown in or done, you feel shame. You need someone to call you out like, oh, I see that. I'm proud of you. You're doing great. You're doing better. You don't need that from other people. You need that from yourself. You're looking for closure from other people and shit. You don't need anything from anybody else. It's causing you to be insecure. It's causing you to be exhausted or on edge, defensive, you know? Not everyone's going to see things the way you see them. You got to respect differences. Any more with the Six of Wands? I feel like we all search in from others. I feel like that's a lie. Because we're human. We're spirits living a human experience. Like, this shit is not for the perfect. It's not meant to be perfect. There's no way you care about other people and you're living your life and you don't have that urge to wonder what they perceive of you, what they think of you, the things you want to do or who you becoming. It's a natural thing for us to do and want. It's just about being aware of it and not allowing it to create thoughts and feelings of shame. You can, it's okay to want to know what your mom or your husband feels about this that you want to do or be. But you're not asking for it to make a decision or to change your decision. You're asking truly because you care about them, but you have to be mindful to not take on their opinions or expectations of you as law. Don't make assumptions. It's like the 4 agreements. Be impeccable with your speech. Don't make assumptions. Don't take these personal and do better. So if you're going to come to someone for their opinion, you need to be mindful that you might take on some shame. Period. Like, anything dealing with my goals and my dreams, I stop going to other people for their opinion or their perspective, because it's none of their business. Like, at the end of the day, you're the one who has to do the work. Period. You'll see who loves you and who fucks with you when you put the thing out, whatever it is that you wanted to create, whatever it is that you do, you'll naturally get in alignment with people that fuck with it, that say, oh, that's cool. I'm proud of you for doing that. But what I'm seeing here is the opposite. You should give a fuck about everybody. We all are each other. We all are literally each other. Whether it's a different color, different skin, different body shape, we are all each other in terms of spirit, in terms of divine consciousness. So whatever fuck you don't give about others, you don't give about yourself. That's straight up. Because I give a fuck about everybody. Yes, I might have been moving in my past as self-righteous, but I feel like we all, in this 3D dimension, like, everyone was built or created in this realm of self-righteousness. Was morally right to them and would feel their principles, you know? At the end of the day, though, we all are each other. So whatever judgment, whether small or big, you have of someone else, it's within you. Straight up. I give a fuck about everybody. I might not like someone's character or the way they move, but I give a fuck about them. I care about their spirit. Because at the end of the day, if I didn't, I don't care about myself. Anything else, Spirit? Bruh. Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay? Stop dimming your light for others. I see this as you dimming your light because you want others to approve of you. It's like give energy to what lights you up the most. Straight up. That's what this is giving. Give energy to what lights you up. Do what makes you happy. Stop looking for outside recognition and approval for the things that you want to do. Stop dimming your light. That's what I get from that. We're done dimming our light. Okay? It's time to be courageous and confident in the things that we want. We got the sun out here, the world twice. So I see 1, 2, 3. 3 major arcanas. I see that it's coming into alignment. Body, mind, and spirit. This is protection. This is how you protect yourself. 3 is a number of protection. This is how you protect yourself. Okay? It's a lot of wand energy, so a lot of passion. So there's things that you are passionate about that ignite you. Right? Okay, let's get a moonology message. My foot is asleep. Yeah. And when I did my own personal reading before I hopped on here, the shadow card I got was truth. We have to break through these illusions that, you know, we think that we're doing things out of self-care or selflessness when it really was just selfishness and to make others comfortable. You know, we have to be honest with ourselves about this illusion that we've been in. Whether that's, you know, the illusion of of seeking acceptance from others, the illusion of fearing rejection. Like for example, my illusion was, okay, like it's crazy how you find an illusion, you find yourself doing things that you're like, you thought that you were doing in love and light, but oh no, you weren't. You were in complete like survival mode. Because sometimes you can be in survival mode and that's your root chakra, right? So that makes you impulsive. You're not in alignment with your values, so you're making decisions that do not align with you. You know, you're moving out of fear, out of defense. So you could be you could be in a state of survival mode. There might be a need to do some root chakra work. Ground yourself. Let's see what the moonology message is. Alright, Spirit. It's like one just one. I thought one wanted to come out. It keeps feeling like some are going to come out and they don't. Yeah, wow. As I'm saying it, forgiveness, y'all. I said there's a need to forgive yourself or forgive others. We have enchanted and we have changes. Like, bruh, there's a need for you to change. Okay, this is a full moon too. So with this full moon, I really think the Spirit is guiding you to release things that you've been holding on to, whether within yourself or for others, that you feel resentment or regret from, guilt or shame from, blame, and forgive, okay? You're needing to forgive. Let's see what this changes says. Nothing stays the same forever. If you want change, rejoice. If you're clinging on to a situation that may have well run its course, however, then this card is a gentle suggestion to release your grip. Like this whole reading has been about. It's time to release your grip on this. Whatever you feel didn't work or could have worked, let that shit go. Okay, you keep trying to make it happen, it's done. Stay open. Keep your eyes peeled for signs as well. It says if you're not happy about your situation, the good news is that the change is afoot and don't give up. What seems stuck now could be far more flexible quite soon. If you're hoping to change the course you're on now, this is a sign that you can. So take action. If the idea of change worries you, try to have a little faith in the universe. Set the intention that whatever happens next is happening for your highest good. The fact that nothing lasts forever is a part of this card's message, okay? Expect good things. Don't cling to the past. The hidden message of this card is do not cling to the past. I haven't read Enchanted before. Forgiveness is pretty straight the fuck forward, you know. There is something magical and enchanted about moonlight. Whatever it touches turns a beautiful creamy silver. Something is doing this in your life now or is about to. Life is all about cycles. That's this world card. Right now, you're about to move into a more enchanted time or cycle in your life if you believe it. Whatever you're wishing for can come true because you're starting to believe again. Perhaps after a rough time, which is that nine of wands. If you can't feel it yet, feel the magic in your life. Take support from a daily practice of just breathing out with the intention of breathing out stress through cleansing breaths. It might be dark now, but there is moonlight at the end of the tunnel. So keep faith and see the world through kind eyes. Smile more, which is kind of, this goes back to laugh as often as you can. Expect good things, believe it and achieve it, which is this: today is another chance to be better. Trust the process. Bruh, I'm so serious. It's like there's a new opportunity. The spirit that is on its way. We got the sun. It's just that with this world card, you're clinging to old patterns or cycles or whatever the fuck it is. You're clinging to it. You need to let it go. Okay? Change is coming. You gotta change you though. Right? You gotta, and in order to know what to change within you, you gotta reflect. You gotta forgive yourself. You can't make changes if you can't forgive. It's like getting in a relationship and they ain't making no changes. You can't forgive them if they ain't making no changes. Same goes with yourself. You can't forgive yourself if you're not seeing or making changes. And you can't see those changes or where you need to change without reflection. Stop dimming your light for other people. Stop seeking outside validation. You don't need it. Go within if you want validation. Go within if you want a perspective. Real shit. Go within. Stop going to other people. Stop it. Or I'll slap your hand. I'll slap your hand. Oh my God. Let's get an angel number. I'm going to let y'all go. Because really, the energy that I'm feeling right now, I'm irritated. Whoever I'm talking to, and this could be you feeling like this. You're just bothered. You have no more patience. You're just irritated. It's just like, can this shit end? I'm trying to go into a new phase of my life. God damn. But I feel like you're so busy trying to like make sure everyone feels good before you step into this new phase. Make sure everyone is agreeing to this new step before you step into it. Like, no. No. This shame is causing a lot of fear, a lot of pain, a lot of paranoia, you know, a lot of fatigue. Like, you don't need that. You don't need that. You're giving away your power, okay? Stop giving away your power. And as I'm shuffling these cards, change popped out, 11:55. Okay. Angel number. Angel number, spirit. I love doing readings because I'm not crazy. 1188, change, love, wealth, upward. This is metamorphosis. You're approaching the end of a major stage in your life. If you are tired of certain parts of your life, be happy because it will soon be healed or replaced by something better. Completely surrender, y'all, and release those parts of your life that are no longer useful because a better life that you desire is coming soon. 1188. I've been saying that this whole reading. There's some type of stage that you've been holding on to, but you need to let it go. Okay? Wow. Bruh. The ending. 000. The angel number 0000 reminds you that you are one with God, indicating that a situation has gone through a complete cycle. You're the one who's holding on to it. We have 5500. Pay attention. Respond. So this transformation in your life is in divine and perfect order. Okay? Like, stop holding on thinking that you have to hold on. You don't. This is the end. And the reason why you feel the way you do is because you cannot let it go. You gotta grieve the old parts of yourself. You can't just say, oh, I want to be different. No. I want to be different, but why do I want to be different? What is it about me that needs to change? What am I holding on to? Whose opinions, what resentment am I holding on to? What victim mentality am I holding on to? You need to forgive yourself and forgive others, okay? Because this is the end of a cycle that needs to be closed. Because what I'm feeling is, if you don't face this conflict within you, this cycle will not close. You will repeat it again. This cycle of giving away your power and seeking outside validation and seeking outside approval, you will repeat it again. Okay? Please embrace this ending and surrender to what is. Let go of control. It's time to let go of control. Release the past, forgive others, and forgive yourself. Like, for real, for real. And the only way you can do that is to know the root of things. Not the blame game. Oh, they did this, that's why I did this. No, I did this. Regardless of what the fuck someone else did to me, I did this. And I don't like the way I feel when I did it. So I'm going to do better. That's how you need to be real with yourself. Because right now it's, I did this and this person's hurt and now I feel bad. That's shame. Don't feel bad for your actions. Stand on that shit. If you did something, own up to it. And I feel like it's hard though, y'all, because you have shame. The only reason why it's hard to stand up for yourself is because of shame. You're so busy on what lights are being shown on you, your inner self is like in a ball. Give yourself the recognition that you deserve. Give yourself the love that you deserve. Give yourself the forgiveness that you deserve. You so quick to forgive others and be there for others, you need to do it for yourself. You so quick to allow others to reflect their shit to you, but you need to reflect with yourself. You have to address these things within you that you keep avoiding because they're going to mirror and project out into your reality until you accept it and face that shit. Take on the self-forgiveness by reflecting so you can make these changes and embrace the growth and opportunity that Spirit is literally bringing to you. There's a new opportunity coming and Spirit wants you to be ready for it. They don't want you to fuck it up again with this shame and doubt and shit. Okay? I'm gonna get y'all advice card and then I'm gonna let y'all go. Even though I feel like the advice has been pretty motherfucking clear. Reflect, okay? Go reflect. Go reflect on areas where you feel shame. That's the advice. Because once you do that, don't do it with, well, you might get some feelings and shit that might pop up. I don't want to say feelings. I'm going to say emotions because emotions are different than feelings. You might get some emotions that pop up in your head. That's fine. Allow yourself to feel them so you can forgive, okay? Let's get some advice. And I'm going to let y'all go. Oh. Today is another chance to be better, boo. You got this. Laugh as much as you can today. Stop taking yourself so serious. Life is too short. What's the advice, Spirit? What's the advice? Okay, that wants to come out. Pay attention. Pay attention to the signs that you're given, okay? How can you bring more comfort into your life? Think loving thoughts about yourself and inviting peace into your heart. Worth. Wow. You're being asked to honor your worth. It can be easy to feel that we aren't good enough or worthy of happiness, but that isn't the case. You are worthy. You have inherent value. And it's time to cherish yourself and see your true worth. Okay? You are worthy. Stop judging yourself based off your past. Learn from your past. Don't judge from your past. Learn from it. Okay? Let's get one. They gave us two. Give, y'all. Give to others. Okay? Think of another way you can give to someone else. And it says you need to ground yourself because you've been too much in your head. So maybe get outside, take some grounding. If you can't get outside, sit your ass on your floor in your house and reflect. There's no need to do today. Just reflect. Allow it to come to you, okay? Really focus on forgiving yourself. I'm sending y'all a lot of love, a lot of healing. Embrace this change, okay? Take care.